My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Racing takes place out at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Saturday, the 11th of May 2024. We've got two features lined up on this Saturday, and it is the World Sports Betting 1900, a Grade 2, and we've got the KRA East Coast Cup, which is a listed event, and they race for a gross stake of 200,000 Rand, and it is a program that certainly looks to be exciting, and I think that the punters are certainly going to enjoy the card on Saturday. Joining me is Dees Dynant, and Dees, how are you doing? Obviously, we had our first taste of champion season last weekend on Wednesday as well with the three feature races, and it seems to be a season that is just going to get better as we get into it.
Yeah, these feature races are all upon us now, and this World Sports Betting 1900 is always a good pointer to the main event, which is the Hollywoodbets Durbanville. And what's clearly noticeable is that the entire field have been nominated for this year's race. So there'll be horses that are, bubbling under, that are looking to get in. There are some that I suspect that are already qualified. So it's a race that all eyes will be on, and I would say that if you win it, you're in it.
Yeah, absolutely. It does look to be a competitive race, but we'll touch more on it once we do get there. Race number 1, 1200 meters the distance, the juvenile plate for fillies. It is a maiden juvenile plate. 5 past 11 is the off time. We've got a rerun for you, and let's have a look at that rerun.
To the master, then comes Master Casper. They followed by Handsome Prince. Sorceress Supreme was further back in the field now with 200 meters left to run. A Little Ballerina came striding into the lead over Commanding, who races away in second. Handsome Prince is towards the outside. Then comes Talk to the Master. Little Ballerina with 70 meters left to run is in front. Little Ballerina over Talk to the Master, and Little Ballerina has won. Talk to the Master has run second. Third up the inside was Commanding, and then came Handsome Prince.
Well, there we saw Sorceress Supreme running 5th, and that was in the Cape Slipper behind Little Ballerina. Now, we all know that that form line is probably the strongest piece of, strongest juvenile form line in the entire country, and it just continues to produce winner after winner after winner, and we saw Little Ballerina win out at the Vaal on Thursday as well. So that form line has been franked even more. Now, she's been priced up as a second favourite. Your favourite is horse number 4, Mountain High, who was very costly and disappointing last time out when going off as a warm order favourite and finding a stablemate too good for a beat and 2 lengths behind Vavara. It's 18-10 about Sorceress Supreme, and then it is 12-1 and Better Bar those. Now, I think that number 13, Sorceress Supreme, is the horse to beat. I know that she's got a deep road to contend with. First run around the turn, it's obviously a concern, but the form that she brings into the race is far stronger than the form that any other horse in this field represents. She's run 2.5 lengths behind Little Ballerina, whereas Mountain High has been beaten 6 and we'll call it close to 7 lengths behind Little Ballerina in the SA Fillies nursery. So strictly on a line through that, there should be a bit to separate these two runners. They obviously are the two that top the boards, but I like the look of number 13. That form line off a last start has been franked as well. There's been a number of horses that have come through to run second. So I think that she is the right horse in the race, and at around 18-10, she's going to be the top selection for me.
Yeah, it doesn't form part of the exotics. All that will begin in race number 2. Yeah, the two right horses are the top of the betting boards here, Rael, and you touched on the salient points with regards to form lines, etc. And from our last start, it was good to see Miss Argonaut and Miss World coming out to win from that form line. It's just a poor draw that she'll have to overcome, but they will have a plan of action because 13 out of 14 is not ideal at Hollywoodbets Greyville. 1200 meters, you're jumping on the turn. You need a lot of luck in running, and that's what she'll be hoping for. But it was nice to see Michelle Reeks get off to a start the other day, have a first winner for her campaign during champion season. So there are obvious each-way claims on the strength of the form line. I don't know how much you can use Lady Ballerina as a yardstick, but it's different provinces, different racetracks, and whether it'll be This time round, the good draw with Richard Fourie up is a massive plus for number 4, Mountain Eye. We all know that she disappointed her followers in a big way at her last start, but that was over 1,450 meters. I'm not saying that she doesn't see it out, but her stable companion was too good for her. But this time round, from a good draw with Richard Fourie up, who's got to know the filly, and they'll know that whilst her form lines may just be a bit inferior to that of Sorcerer Supreme, the draw is a big, big plus here. So it's tactical racing between numbers 4 and 13, but I can't see anything else winning it unless there's something really special that comes out with any of these first timers who haven't been supported anti-post whilst we're recording the show. So I am with you with the number 13 Sorcerer Supreme with the superior form lines, but the poor draw doesn't give me all the confidence in the world. So I'm suggesting a box exact here in race number 1, numbers 4 and 13, and I think you'll get more than even money. That number 4 is being priced up, and you'll get more than 18 to 10 if this box exacta arrives. So I'm going to go a box exacta there, numbers 4 and 13, but you know where I'll be rooting for with the 2 runners, the red and the black.
Same camp.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp, but yeah, it's going to be a good race between the 2 runners, but I agree with you. Lady Ballerina looks very, very special as a 2-year-old filly.
Yes, it certainly does, and I'm sure that, the Island Robertson is obviously the main aim, and let's see how she goes in that race come June. But box exacted to get your day started out at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Saturday, numbers 4 and 13 to fight it out.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.